Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Students, I have solved the last 3 sets of life science. Now I want to start now the last 4th set of life science. Now see the answer. The first one, actually I started answering the question, but unluckily I missed that. It creates some problems. Just for this reason I could not continue the answering this set. So I have mentioned, or I have answered few questions. So see the first one. Some flowers open after sunrise and close after sunset. This is photonesty. A person affected with diabetes mellitus is unable to secrete which of the following hormone in adequate quantity? Insulin. The part of human brain associated with controlling body temperature, hypothalamus. You have observed the separation of two sister chromatids at one stage of mitotic cell division. The stage is anaphase. Next, which of the following pair is correct? Budding. Which phase of human development is associated with the maturity of reproductive stage? Reproductive organ and reproductive gland. Adolescence. Which of the following traits in pea plant is recessive? Wrinkled seed. How many types of gametes are formed from pea plant having genotype? 4. The probability of hemophilic girl children born to hemophilia, carrier mother and normal father. This question repeated in the past set of life science. So you can see the answer of the past set, whether I discussed in details how the result is formed. Here it would be 0%. The gas which was absent in the environment during the origin of life. Oxygen. The feature analogous. Analogous means same in function. That means B. Now see, which of the following absorbs the gas of swim bladder in bony fish? Absorb means Retia merivilla. This one. Which of the following phase of nitrogen cycle Pseudomonas is associated? Pseudomonas means denitrification. On endangered species of eastern Himalayan biodiversity hotspot, Nilgiri red panda. The last question of MCQ. The last question of MCQ is the disease associated with air pollution. Bronchitis, asthma, lung cancer. This one is correct. Now group B. The process of necessary adjustment of focal length of the lens in human is called accommodation. Adenine is a purine type of nitrogen bases. Adenine. You know, purine base is adenine and guanine, whereas pyrimidine, cytosine and thymine. Dash is a disease created by sex-linked gene. Sex-linked gene. That means hemophilia, color blindness, etc. So write hemophilia. You can write also color blindness. The earliest ancestor of the evolution of horse is Eohippus. An inflammable greenhouse gas produced from paddy field is methane. This question is very important for physical science. Dash is a biosphere reserve located in West Bengal, Sundarban. Here it should be Sundarban. Now true false. Gibberellin hormone prevents immature shedding of leaf of plant. Let's see whether it is the last for one. Yes. Gibberellin hormone prevents immature shedding of leaf of plant. False. Ovum is only produced as a result of mitosis. False. Self pollination or cross pollination can be exercised in flowers of pea plant according to the need. Yes, this one is correct. True. The fundamental tenet of evolutionary theory of Darwinian is the process of natural selection. This one is correct. Degradable pollutant is responsible for biomass. No. False. Flagella is the locomotor organ of paramecium. No, cilia would be the correct answer. And flagella is the locomotor organ of euglena. So it is false here. Now, matching of columns. Blind spot, retinal optic nerve. This one is correct. Cytokinesis, chromosomal, sound pollution, grain formation of cell plate. Yes, this one D. For XY, it is human karyotype, human male. This one G. Wings of bat and bird. This question is repeated, 2 times repeated. That means homologous. Arsenic, groundwater, A. Transfer to stigma. Pollen grain. E. Now see the other question, which should be written in short or in one line. Choose the word and write it. TSH is a hormone, ACTH is a hormone, GTH is a hormone, CSF, it is not a hormone. This one is word. Except CSF, all are hormones. Write one function of auxin. One function of auxin is cell division, parthenocarpy, weed control, cell division, apical dominance, parthenocarpy, weed control. These are the functions of auxin. I have written 2 functions. A pair of related terms is given below. On the basis of relationship, in the first pair, write suitable word in the gap. Okay. Prophase means disappearance of nuclear membrane. Okay. And disappearance of nuclear membrane and nucleolus. And this character related with prophase and reappearance, that means telophase. Here it should be telophase. Same character reappears at the stage of telophase. Give an example of a variation inherited in man along the generation. Roller jeep. Okay. Roller tongue. And another answer is attached earlobe and free earlobe. Which type of chromosome in human carries gene responsible for the disease thalassemia? Which type of chromosome in human carries gene responsible for the disease thalassemia? It is related with autosome, and the number of autosome chromosome is most possibility 11. Let me see the answer to confirm. 11, yes. 16 and 11. 11 and 16 chromosomes. Which type of chromosome is human? Which type of chromosome? Here it is given in single terms. Chromosome, not chromosomes. So, how to provide chromosome 16 and chromosome 11? No problem, just write chromosome 16 and 11. Chromosome 11 and 16. Mention on morphological adaptation of cactus to prevent transpiration. Right, its leaves becomes narrow and small in size, and in some cases, leaves are modified into spine. Okay. Among the following 4 terms, one includes the other. Find out the term and write it. Embryo, mesenchymal tissue, seed, cryopreservation. Because all are stored within low temperature, that is cryopreservation. Write the name of the cause of the latest concern regarding the environment of Sundarban. Cause of latest concern regarding the environment of Sundarban. Your number of factors are responsible for this. That means due to urbanization, its habitat is being destroyed. And another is salinity of water. Due to salinity of water, agriculture is not possible. You can find it a number of points in from your book. Now group C, 2 marks. Write two differences between tropic movement and static movement. This question repeated 2 times. I have solved this uh, before this, so you can find it from your book, or I have also shown I have also shown the difference from my books also. Write 2 roles of GTH. GTH means gonadotropic hormone. You know, from gonadotropic hormone, 4 hormones are secreted. 2 belongs to male and 2 belongs to female. So see it in the book. Now I want to show you from my books also. Roles, 2 roles. The main interstitial cell stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, follicular stimulating hormone, and luteotropic hormone. These 4 hormones, you should write the function each of these hormones. Now even after I want to show the answer from my book, if you feel it necessary, then you may take it. Otherwise, memorize from your book. And if you have actually memorized this, so discard this. This one. Function of GTH. These are 4 functions because GTH a gonadotropic hormone shows 4 hormones, so you should write the function of 4 hormones. Follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormones belongs to the female, and ICS and luteotropic hormone belongs to this one belongs to male and female. Okay, and luteinizing hormone also belongs to female, and it is belongs to male, and it is belongs to female. So write this. I have to show you clearly because this part becomes fade. Okay, and this one. See the answer. Gonadotropic hormone. Okay. Now see the next question. Categorize the following actions as natural and inherited reflex action. Willingness of infants for breastfeeding. This is inborn or innate. Cycling, acquired. Sneezing, inborn or innate. And catching ball, it is acquired reflex action. ACQUIRED, acquired. Write the parts of central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system parts are brain and spinal cord, whereas peripheral nervous system parts are cranial nerves, which are 12 pairs, and spinal nerves. (31 pairs). Now see the next question. 2 importance of cell cycle. You can see it from books. Even after I want to say, one is cell organelles synthesis, DNA synthesis, protein synthesis occurs in the cell cycle. Okay. Cell organelles, synthesis of cell organelles takes place in the cell cycle during Second number, DNA synthesis occur. DNA synthesis, here protein synthesis, and number 3, cell organelles synthesis occurs. Distinguish between DNA and RNA based on the following pyrimidines, bases, and 5 carbon. You can see it from your book. I have also mentioned this before in another set. Which agents perform the function of pollination in the following plants? In case of paddy, it is the agent is wind. Hydrilla, the agent is pollinating agent is water. Simul, bird, and mango, insect. State with the example how dominant traits is expressed in the experiment of hybridization. State with example how dominant traits is expressed in the experiment of hybridization. You can write monohybrid cross. Just express in. No, don't write anything. Just express in a. And to show you how to express that. Just express in such a manner. Okay. Now next, show with the help of cross how color blindness is inherited. I want to show you the answer of this question also. How color blindness is inherited. Color blindness. How is color blindness inherited? See the answer. The question shows with the help of a cross how color blindness is inherited. This one. Okay. If you don't write anything, you can also express only this portion. Only this portion. That is sufficient for 2 marks. Now let's see the next question. What would be the ratio of phenotype and genotype of F2 generation in monohybrid experiment in case of incomplete dominance? How would be the ratio of phenotype genotype? 1:2:1. So with the help of cross, how I missed to answer this question. Okay, no problem. Now show with the help of cross how color blindness is inherited. I have shown this before. Write the name of reactants used on organic compound formed in the experiment Miller and Urey in connection with the chemical origin of life. Write the name of reactants. Ammonia. Reactants are ammonia, methane, and hydrogen. And one organic compound formed glycine, amino acid. Write 4 important features modified in the evolution of horse. 4 important features modified. One is height, another is a hind limb, forelimb, and middle finger. How Sundari plant excrete the excess salt of its body. I have also mentioned this before while answering the other set of question. Write names of 2 microorganisms participating in the process of biological nitrogen fixation. Write names of 2 microorganisms participating in the process of biological nitrogen fixation. One is nitrosomonas, another is nitrovector. Nitrosomonas, and another is nitrovector. Mention 2 damages as a result of acid rain. I have also mentioned this before. Give 4 examples of damages of biodiversity as a result of global warming. I have to show this from my book. Let's see whether I can find it in this book or not. Biodiversity. What is the question? Mention two damages as a result of no. Give for examples of biodiversity. For examples of damages of biodiversity as a result of global warming. That means I have to find the point global warming at first. Then within global warming, I have to see this is one global warming. This is global warming. Humidity, temperature, the change of temperature, humidity, rainfall, etc. So climatic change occur. And another, I want to show also another answer from another book. The same answer from the another book. This one, climate change and global warming. So I have showed the answer from two books, and which one is best for you, you may choose the answer. Last question. Write the major topics regarding biodiversity documented in people's biodiversity registers. Write the major topics regarding, you can find it from your book. So I don't want to waste the time. I have answered 6 marks questions. Now let's see the next chapter. Next question. The next question belongs to the school Murshidabad Government Model Madrasah. Let's start. Chemically, cytokinin is aminopurine, pyrimidine, N2 compound, and terpenoid. I think it is most possibility. I cannot remind it to my memory. I think either terpenoid or aminopurine. Let's see which one is correct. Purine, sorry, aminopurine. C1 is correct. Longest phase of karyokinesis is prophase. The hormone helping in reabsorption of water. Reabsorption of water means vasopressin. The another name of vasopressin is ADH. The first cell of the male gametophyte in flowering plant is first cell of male gametophyte in flowering plant. Male gamete, not pollen tube, pollen grain. The first cell of the male gametophyte. First cell of the male gametophyte. Pollen grain. Syngamy is a type of. Syngamy means fusion of two gametes. That means sexual. Which one is dominant trait of pea plant, tall plant? Example of hydrophilous flower, hydrilla. Fertilization is angiospermic plants occur inside. Fertilization, this is not is, it should be in. Fertilization in angiospermic plants occur inside embryo sac. What would be the probability of having a boy and a girl child from a marriage between male and female? Probability of having a boy and girl child from a marriage between a male and female. Now let's see XX and Y. XY. If I cross this, here it is gamete X, here it is gamete X and Y. So XX and XY, 50%, 1:1, this one. Excessive rate of increase in population is called population explosion. Carcinogens can cause cancer because they can destroy human immune system, stop cell division, they can transform DNA, they enhance microbiome. No, they can destroy immune system. Which of the following is a motor nerve? Motor nerve, that means carry information from central nervous system to effector. Vagus mixed nerve, oculomotor, facial and vagus. These are mixed nerves. So besides this, other two nerves would be the answer, either trigeminal and oculomotor. Oculomotor, most possibility is sensory nerve. So I think it may be trigeminal. Let's see, because it creates most of the time confusion for me. So it is better to see the answer. Motor nerve. Motor nerve. Oculomotor, vagus, facial, trigeminal. Oculomotor. I can find these two nerves from my books. So I don't want to lose the time. So see from your books either oculomotor or trigeminal. I think it would be trigeminal. The cells that forms the myelin sheath is the cell that forms the myelin sheath. Swan. Myotome muscles are present in fish. In which of the following hinge joint elbow? Now, the next question is, Acharya Jagdishchandra Bose proved the property of sensitivity by sending electrical. Proved the property of sensitivity. Hemophilia A, factor 7. Hemophilia B, factor 9. Phytohormone originate from plant. An example of neurohormone, acetylcholine. Different form of a gene is called allele. The first nucleic acid produced in the primitive ocean. First nucleic acid, RNA. Now true false. Oxygen helps the seed to germinate by breaking the false. Mendel used guinea pig, yes. Recombination occurs during meiosis, yes. G0 cell is seen in all somatic cells, yes. Because it is cell cycle and it is a preparatory phase before cell division, so it is present in all. The haploid phase of paternal generation in organisms is none other than the sexual phase. Correct. Study of human development is called gerontology. No. Gerontology is the study of the aging. Okay, so it is false. Hot dilute soup. Hot. Keep it in mind, because in exam some confusion may arise in your mind whether it will be operine or Helden. So H for hot, H for Helden. She. Presbyopia, near vision. Neo-Darwinism, Dobzhansky A. Primary volant means flying squirrel, D. Alternative forms of a gene allele G. Sporogite multiple cell division. Sporogite schizogeny F. Now choose the word one and write it. Glossopharyngeal, oculomotor, trigeminal, oxytocin. Except oxytocins, all are cranial nerves. What is backcross? Backcross is a cross in which F1 is crossed with either of the parent. That means F1 is crossed with either parents. Either parents means maybe it is dominant or recessive. So once again, I am repeating the answer. Black cross is a cross in which F1 is crossed with either of the parent. Is crossed either of the parent. Maybe it is dominant or recessive. But in case of test cross, F1 is crossed with the gene having recessive characters. Okay. Though it is not in your syllabus, even after it is given. Which type of evolution is indicated by homologous organ? This is divergent evolution. Divergent evolution. Name a denitrifying bacterium. Pseudomonas denitrificans. Pseudomonas denitrificans. Which type of disease is hemophilia B? Christmas disease. Christmas disease. Which portion of a shoot grows as a flower? Axillary bud. Axillary bud. What is SPM? SPM or suspended particulate matter is a amorphous fine particles which is sufficient enough to suspend in the air. It contains dust particles, coal dust, carbon particles, etc. Write law of dominance. So write it from your book. What are the components of peripheral nervous systems? I have mentioned this. I think this question is repeated because I have mentioned here. Oh no. Before this question, this see this peripheral nervous system, cranial nerves, and spinal nerves. These two nerves are under the peripheral nervous systems. In some books, you can also find under peripheral nerves, autonomic nervous systems is also included, where it consists of sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. So it is cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Spinal nerves. It is 12 pairs and it is 31 pairs. Significance of crossing over. You can find it from a book. Even after I want to say that number one point is crossing over helps in the chromosomal exchange of segment, and second number is due to chromosomal exchange of segment, new species may arise. Why is movable bone joint called synovial joint? Because synovial fluid is found in synovial joint, which helps to lubricate and cushions the joint. Cushions spelling CUSH. Cushions. Difference between centromere and centrosome. Centromere is a part of chromosome, whereas centrosome is a part of the cell. Centromere holds the two chromatids together. Centrosome helps in protein synthesis. Okay. What is interphase? Why is interphase necessary before cell division? Because it is a preparatory stage before cell division, where cell organelles are synthesized, RNA is synthesized, and DNA is synthesized. What is oncogenes? Cancer causing genes is called oncogenes. What is metastasis? Spreading of cancerous cells to all parts of the body through blood is called metastasis. Why grafting is not possible in paddy? Because paddy plant does not contain vascular plant, or paddy or maize plant does not contain vascular tissue, because it is present in only dicot plant. Vascular tissues are absent. That's why grafting is not possible. What is meant by complete and sterile flower? Complete flower is a flower which contains four parts. That means calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. In case of sterile flower, where a necessary parts, that means androecium and gynoecium, is non-functional, then that type of flower is called sterile flower. Difference between genotype and phenotype, you can find it from your book, but in some books the difference is not given, so I'm to show you from my books. If you feel it necessary, then you may take this, otherwise avoid this, depending on you. Genotype and phenotype, and to show from the Mendel chapter. Students, time is not more, so try to study hard. And genotype and phenotype, okay? Genotype and phenotype. Now, see the next question. Dwarf plants are always pure. Justify it. Because dwarf plants is a recessive traits, okay, which is expressed only in homozygous condition. That's why dwarf plants are always pure. Why humans are called heterogametic? Humans are called heterogametic because it contains X and Y chromosomes. These are two different chromosomes. That's why it is called heterogametic. What is crisscross inheritance? When the characters passes from father to grandson through daughter is called crisscross. Character pass from father to daughter and then to grandson. This type of inheritance of character is called crisscross inheritance. Why hemophilia is more expressed in male than female? Because hemophilia is sex-linked disease which is expressed in recessive condition, okay, in recessive condition. So in case of female, if one is dominant, another is recessive, then the dominant chromosome will mask the traits of the recessive hemophilic gene. But in case of male, only one X chromosome is present. So if it is hemophilic X gene, automatically it will express. That's why hemophilia is more expressed in male and female. Actually, main point is 2X chromosome is present in female. So though one X chromosome is hemophilic, so other dominant normal X chromosome masks the trait of the hemophilic gene, okay, but in case of male it is not possible because only single X chromosome is present. What is meant by struggle for existence? You can find it from your book. That means in Darwin theory, it is the one point of Darwin theory. It is a theory of Darwin. Write the name of air sacs in pigeon. Write the name of air sac. You know, in pigeon 9 air sac is present. So name of 9 air sac is not included in the book. Even after I want to show you that two are cervical. One is clavicular, and two cranial thoracic, and two caudal thoracic, and two abdominal air sac, minal air sac. So count this: 2, 2, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. These 9 air sacs are present in pigeon, and in the question their name is required. Their names are required, so I have mentioned the name of 9 air sacs. What is meant by xerophatic adaptation? Xerophatic adaptation is a type of adaptation where plant grows in hot and dry condition. Okay. Now, broad questions. Group D. Insulin, glucagon, estrogen production. No, you can. I think you can solve this question. Sorry, I could not show you because of my mobile. So let's see. I have mentioned name of 9 air sac: 2 cervical, 1 clavicular, 2 cranial, a cranial thoracic, and 2 caudal thoracic, and 2 abdominal air sac. These 9 air sacs are present in pigeon. Now see the next set. The next set belong to Nodia. Nodia Model Madrasah. Plant hormones inhibiting and promoting apical dominance are plant hormones inhibiting and promoting apical dominance. Inhibiting means cytokinin and promoting means auxin. This one is correct. The next question: which part of the brain controls body temperature? Hypothalamus. This question repeated many of the times. Which of the following is not the function of CSF? Mechanical security, defense, transmission of stimulus, supply of nutrition to the brain is not the function. Supply of nutrition, this is correct. Defense, transmission of stimulus, this is also correct. Mechanical security, this is not correct. Which of the following pair is correct? Prophase, polarization of daughter nucleus, no. Metaphase, regeneration, no. Anaphase, initiation of stimulus. Telophase, disappearance of spinal, no. Telophase, disappearance of spinal fiber, this is also correct. Initiation of spindle fibers, this is also correct. Disappearance of spindle fiber formation, this one is appropriate. Anaphase, initiation of spindle fiber. No, sorry. This one is correct because telophase, disappearance of spindle fibers, because half of the chromosomes migrate to the opposite poles. So spindle fibers is not necessary, and spindle fibers start contracting at that time. So gradually disappeared at the telophase stage. Select the correct one regarding asexual reproduction. Daughter organisms is born from 2 parental organisms of opposite. Correct. Regarding asexual reproduction, daughter organisms is born from 2 parental organisms. No. Gametes are formed. No. The daughter organisms have same genetic character like parental organisms. Fertilization of male and female gametes takes place to form filial. No. In this one, daughter organisms have same genetic character like parental organisms. Which one is Anomophilus? Anomophilus means paddy, wind. Anomophilus means wind pollinated flower. Which one of the following is not controlled by autosomal gene? Human X is not controlled by autosomal. Hemophilia. Which of the following is correct if father is normal and mother is hemophilic? Which one is correct? Which one is correct? Father is normal but mother is hemophilic. Normal son. Let's see, because I cannot imagine this. Father is normal, X, Y, and mother is hemophilic. That means both are hemophilic genes. So This is carrier but normal female, and this is also same, normal, normal but carrier, and it is hemophilic shown. Hemophilic shown. That means all sons are hemophilic, but wild daughters are normal. So normal daughter, this is correct. This is one is correct. Hemophilic shown. This is also correct. If father is normal, which of the following is correct? Normal daughter, daughters are normal. That means carrier. And hemophilic shown, all sons are hemophilic. This one is correct. Because normal daughter, it is carrier also. So I think the complete normal is not possible. Carrier. Daughter are carrier. So I think suitable example, a suitable answer is hemophilic shown. Because all sons are hemophilic. The genotype of sweet pea plant having yellow cotyledon and rounded seed. Both are dominant trait. Yellow cotyledon means either Y or Y, and rounded means either R or R. See this, and it also may be this one. Okay, Y Y R R. It is correct because this is homogeneous. It is also homogeneous, so this one is correct. Which of the following percentage of extension of RBC occurs in diluted condition of blood in camel? 240%. Tendril of grave and PR. Homologous. Tendril of grave and P. This is analogous because function is same. Which of the following is most important in the origin of life? Which of the following is most important in the origin of life? Nucleotide, amino acid, nucleoside, protein. Protein, at first protein arised. Disease in human being caused by mercury pollution. Disease in human being caused by mercury pollution. Minamata. Total number of recognized hotspot in the world 34, 36. Because most of the books it is given 34. But two hotspots are added, one from Australia, another is from America. Which of the following endangered species is conserved in Kanchenjunga Biosphere Reserve? That means red panda. Now, fill in the blanks. Nisl granules are found in cell body of neuron. In dash phase, RNA synthesis takes place in G1 and G2 phases. RNA synthesis takes place. The sex of human male. The sex of human male is heterogametic. Heterogametic. In dash, incomplete dominance is for 4 o'clock plant or Mirabilis jalapa. Mirabilis jalapa or snapdragon. Which one? You can write either of the names. Aquatic plant died due to lack of oxygen. Aquatic plants died due to lack of oxygen as a result of eutrophication. Eutrophication. Modern horse equus originating from Pliohippus. Pliohippus. Retina helps to see an object both in dim light and bright light. No. Light helps us to see the object both in dim light and light. It is false. Pollen grains are wasted in cross pollination. True. The particular part of DNA of living cell which controls the exact character of organisms is called factor or genes. True. The species with favorable characters are adapted to win the style. This is also true. Snow leopard are found in eastern Himalaya. True. A person suffering from diabetes mellitus feels more thirst on false. It should be diabetes insipidus. Now matching ICSS, interstitial cell stimulating hormone. Interstitial cell stimulating hormone secretion of this one. Meiosis 1 reductional division. Locus of gene F. Herbert Spencer organic evolution. Joint forest management JFM. Restoration of forest D. Old age. Catabolism rate increases over anabolism. A is correct. Now next, choose the word one and write it. Dwarfism, thalassemia, goiter, diabetes. Except thalassemia, all are related with hormone. Deficiency of hormone causes these diseases except thalassemia. Mention on function of lens of human. Lens act as refractive media. Lens act as refractive medium or media. And another function is it focuses the object on the retina, okay, by contraction or relaxation. A pair of related terms given below on the basis of relationship. The first pair, write the suitable word in the gap, okay. Pyridine, adenine, pyrimidine, cytosine or thymine. Cytosine. Write cytosine because it's common both RNA and DNA. What happens if the function of checkpoint in cell cycle hampered? If checkpoint in cell cycle is hampered, then cell will divide in uncontrolled fashion, so it will form tumor or cancer. What is hybridization? Hybridization is interbreeding between two unrelated individuals. It is a process of interbreeding between two unrelated individuals. What is dominant trait? The trait which expressed in the offspring, okay, either in heterozygous condition or homozygous condition. It's called trait. Among the following four terms, one includes the other. SPM, air pollution, because within air pollution, due to air pollution, SPM, greenhouse gas, lung disease takes place. Name the practice which jointly local people and forest people. This is joint forest management. Now two questions on influence. Two mark question. Write one influence each of thyroxine hormone on the heart. It increases heart rate, blood pressure, okay, and cardiac output also. But increases RBC, it helps in the formation of RBC, that is erythropoiesis. How hormones can be used in agriculture and horticulture? You can find in auxin, because in the control of a weed 2,4-D or 2,4,5-T is used, and parthenocarpy, that means seedless fruit is formed without fertilization due to application of auxin. And third point is, by the use of auxin, rooting can be developed. What is blind spot? Blind spot is an area where optic nerve and retina meets. And yellow spot just opposite. Yellow spot is an area on the retina at the back of the eye, just opposite to the horizontal axis of eyeball. Explain the two terms. Ganglia. Ganglia is the group of cell body. The group of cell body that is found outside the body. Outside the body means outside the central nervous system. Sorry. Synapse. Synapse is the junction between two neurons, starting of a neuron and end of another neuron. It's called synapse. Write two features of amatotic cell division. You can find it from amatotic cell division where prophase, metaphase, and epitenophase this does not occur. Here nucleus is directly divided into two, and then cytoplasm divides and forms two cells. Write the relation among chromosomes, gene, and DNA. So see it from your book because I don't want to waste your time. Explain the process of fragmentation with the help of proper example of plant. Process of fragmentation, you can find it from Spirogyra. Prove the authenticity of statement. The phenotype and genotype ratio remain identical in case of implant dominant. That means show the crossing, okay, of Mirabilis jalopa or snapdragon. Write two reasons behind selection of. You can find it from your book. Give your opinion about probable suggestion which can be given to a pair of contender before marriage in order to prevent the spread of genetic disease from the society already known into. That means in case of thalassemia, you should take genetic counseling so that so that the pair can be cautious about their childbirth. Explain the following: survival of the fittest and co-survival. Survival of the fittest, you can find it in Darwinism theory, and co-survival just starting of the chapter of the adaptation and evolution. Co-survival, that is the formation of life on Earth. What are the differences between evolution and adaptation? That's the definition. Okay, adaptation is the to cope with the environment is called adaptation, and evolution is the dynamic process where new species are formed after a long time. How do worker be communicates? This is behavioral adaptation. You can find it in adaptation chapter. Because honeybee shows two types of dances. One is circular dances, another is octal dances. When the source of food below the 75 meters, then they show circular dance, and source of food is more than the distance of source of food is more than 100 meters, then they show ogle dance. What is biomagnification? Biomagnification is the increase of toxic substances in an organisms is called biomagnification. With suitable example, you may give the example of a fish because the fertilizers or DDT which washed away beside the water reservoir, the small fish take that, and small amount of toxic substances is stored in the small fish. When large fish takes or eats the small fish, that means suppose DDT is stored 1 mg in small fish, okay, and large fish takes 10 small fish, then 10 mg is stored in large fish, and we take this large fish, that means 10 mg. If we take 2 or 3 large fish, then 3 mg will be stored in our body. The next one, write the name of endangered plant. Endangered plant is Drosera, and endangered animal. Endangered animal species is Asiatic lion, okay, of the eastern Himalaya biodiversity. Sorry, eastern Himalayan. Wait, that means animal is red panda, red panda, and plant is rhododendron. Rhododendron. Write one role of joint forest management. People you can find it from your book. Name one nitrifying bacteria. Nitrifying bacteria means Nitrosomonas or Nitrosococcus, and one or a nitrobacter is also, and one denitrifying is Pseudomonas denitrificans. So I will start the next set in the next day. So start studying and keep your health healthy. Thank you.